Well, hello, everybody. And welcome. Thanks for tuning in here to CWTV, and thanks for letting me whisper sweet nothings in your ear for the next hour here, or so, maybe about a half hour. USA USA. We're here at USA, baby. USA, excuse me. Random draw puts Ryan Underwood on the top of the board here tonight. This is always a fun one here. Chummy Motorsports, it's the mash. It's the Monster Mash. It's going to be a fun one here today, no doubt about it. As these guys get ready to put it on and have a little fun here around USA. Again, why do we call it the Monster Mash? Well, 4 different series taking the track here all at the same time. Let's see how they get it handled here. See how they do it. Chummy getting the random draw of his life. Starting in the back. In that 04 machine. Hope everybody's doing all right. I hope you're doing all right. Yeah. It won't be long and we will be racing here with the Monsters of Dirt, the Monster Mash. USA, 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 USA. That's right. These guys are ready to get it going. Heading into 3 and 4 here, we'll get it. All started. Green flag racing. Gonna bang this one out.
Green.
There it is. The green is out. We are underway. Underwood getting a good jump out in the front. And we are racing the supers, the modifieds, the trucks, and the street stocks. Throwing it down. Let's go back to Mr. Yeager here in the modified. As he gets going. Howdy ho, Kyle Reno. Hey diddly ho there, neighborino. The 48 gonna take the lap there for the modifieds. Jesse Johnsrud looked like he was on top, actually. So Ryan Underwood on top of the supers. You got Trowbridge in the trucks. And Tyler Jackson taking the street stocks right now. What a run these guys are putting together. You already see some guys heading into the pits and getting that fixed there. Head up to the BWSports1.com blimp. Oh, they're getting into it there. Hardcore racing here at where else? USA, 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 USA. Absolutely. Look at this. They are beating up. They're banging each other out there. Let's get a little closer to the action here with Yeager out in the front of these modifieds. Looks like Trowbridge still holding steady in the trucks here. Taking a nice solid line around there. You can see the 45 of Sorensen ripping that low side going around Tim. The speed difference is pretty big out there. Let's look here in the street stocks. It looks like Tyler Jackson out in front of the 53 here of Christopher Way. There's John. He's a little beat up already. Survival of the fittest here today. The 53 of Chris Wade and John in the 421 side by side. They're bumping. It's lap 7 of 55. Mr. Lap 1 himself, he says. Kyle, this is honestly probably the most unique of the series that I call with the Monster Mash. I really like the way they throw all these guys out there and put it on for some fun here. Brian Underwood out in front, just putting on a show here. There's the Dane up there in the 39, trying to keep it steady. See Roxy. A little memorial to his baby girl, Roxy. Dylan Yeager putting that modified all the way up into 4th overall right now. A 4th place overall right now in the modified. Putting on a great show here. Doing a fantastic job. See a little contacts with some cars below Yeager there. Let's look back at the trucks. Is Tim getting any challenge there from his teammate, Brad Haldane? Brad Haldane not too far off the pace back there behind Timmy. They got a load of cars behind Brad here. Let's watch these supers as they are coming into it. Three wide around there. Brad on the top. 2 supers down below. That was Tanner Folds here in the 15. There's Jason McConnell here. Going to go 3 wide again, putting Timmy in the middle. 114, Jason McConnell pushing here. Trying to do anything he can to hop back up to the front. He was the top time on the board here after practice. Sorensen trying to reel in the front here. Ryan Underwood's got him by about 3 seconds right now. He'll try to keep it clean. Let's go back to the street stocks here. Tyler Jackson there in that 8. Oh, almost has to stop it. Keeps it going. Keeps it moving there. What a nice little run he had. Again, these guys, it's a fun, it's a blast. They know how to put on a show here. The Monsters of Dirt, always doing unique, fun, exciting events like this. And this is a whole season long. Look at the 99 there of Chubb. Just rip it down below in that modified. He's going below some street stock there. Christopher Wade in the 53. Coming around to the line, it's going to be lap 18 of 55. McConnell has found his way up into that 3rd spot for the supers here, making it around Brent Evans. Again, check out Chummy Motorsports. They'll show you how to work it, get you a little help, and have a blast doing it. No doubt about it. There's Brad Haldane. There's the 23 in the street stock. Who's that? Christopher Schaefer, he was in the grass down here. It's getting wet wild out here. Check in on the 74 of Trowbridge. He's trying to keep it steady, trying to keep it smooth. Let's see if we see incident points. It's not showing me on my end, unfortunately. Here tonight, we saw Tim come across the line with probably the slowest, the absolute slowest finish last week here. So we'll see if he continues that tonight, that streak here in the trucks. He just won himself a championship in another series in a modified asphalt last night here on CW. Threading the needle to find himself out in front there. Oh, yeah, it's getting fun. It's getting exciting, and we still got loads to go here. Guys, thanks so much for joining in and having some fun here with us on CWTV. No place I'd rather be. Thank you, Mr. Westwood. Look at Underwood out there. He's doing a fantastic job out there in front. Dylan Yeager now falling back a little bit. So getting involved in some traffic, into some trouble here. He was sitting at third overall, falls back to 6th now, still on top of the modifieds, however. Let's go back to some street stock action again and let's give Mr. Tyler Jackson some love, as he is going to be battling Tim Trowbridge here for the better of the slow guys, if you will. Look at that front end. He's seen better nights. He's trying to keep it clean, as there is an incident count here, so you got to be careful. Got to watch what you do. Thank you so much, Brandon. Appreciate it. Watching the number 8 here of Tyler Jackson keep to that top side, trying to keep it clean as the trucks, the supers, the modifieds all run below there. Check in here on the 12 machine of Scott Bellum. Sitting, he's leaning, he's got the lean going. He's trying to get that modified dialed in here. Ryan Underwood still out in front. He's got 3 seconds. Check back in on the 74. Let's go from the backside here. See if, I know these guys are really pitching it in, so it's hard to see, but see if we can see. I don't see Tyler Jackson just yet, but whoa, baby. They know those trucks are going to stay to the top, but whoo, my, kept it close there. What a run. Hope you guys are having as much fun as I am here today. Look at that 53 of Christopher Wade as he stays high. It seems that the slower cars will kind of try to keep to that top side. Look at that front stretch. It is piled up with some vehicles here. Really ripping it up as they cross the line. It's going to be lap 30 of 55. There you see John Etheridge to the top side in that 421. It looks like most of these dirt street stocks pretty tore up here tonight. What a show this is here at the MASH. It's the Monster Mash, the Monster Mash. It's a graveyard smash. That's where they're going after this. It should say it's a junkyard smash. Is Lou, the 30, getting some of that little right hook there. Let's see, who is that 30 vehicle getting that? That's Dwayne Moss. Taking a little love out there. He's missing a front end, trying to look a little more like a UMP, kind of disguise himself, use a sneak attack. He's trying to do the old sneak attack. Look at that. These guys are having an absolute blast out here. I hope you are as well. So much fun here with the Monsters of Dirt. Do you have a favorite monster, maybe? Maybe you have a favorite track here on the sim. Look at that. Such a beautiful sight. Well, it's a beautiful evening. Nothing better than the smell of race fuel, virtually, I guess. Can you smell it? Hopefully your wife didn't just burn the bacon and you're, sniffing burnt bacon. That's no good. That's just not good at all, actually. Hopefully you could smell that rubber. You could smell all the fumes of a racetrack. I just closed my eyes. I can smell it, and that's what I'm doing right now as I picture these guys whipping it around here. Patrick O'Brien, what's going on? It's some fun, no doubt about it. Ryan Underwood keeping this one flag to flag here. He's got everybody but Hagen Sorensen, the winner of last week's Supers, now lapped here. We'll see if he can reel in Sorensen, who is about a half a lap behind him right now, if not maybe a little more. So we'll see if old Hagen, once known as Barry, set that first time ever for lapping the entire field in a monster mash. Can he hold himself off this time and keep it steady? It just says good. I'm glad. What's going on? Peace. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate that. What a run these guys are having here. Chummy Motorsports, it's the mash. Yeah, it's the monster mash. What a fun time it has been here tonight as these guys are putting it down here. It is lap 39 of 55. And Underwood still doing a fantastic job here. Look at these two. They're getting into it up on the top side. The 42 of Adam Hummerding trying to close in on Dylan Yeager, who is 5 seconds in front of him for the lead of the modifieds here tonight. Look back down the line. Trowbridge still holding on to that lead out in the trucks right now. He's got Etheridge behind him. He's going to try to let these guys in the street stocks head on by. And it's interesting to see how these cars really change through the slick here. Both the street stocks and the trucks here. They're having fun. An absolute blast here with the Monster Mash. And the Monsters of Dirt. You're saying, hey, this looks incredible. I got to join. We'll hop on over to www.iracingmonstersofdirt.com. That again is www.iracingmonstersofdirt.com. And check it out because it is a blast here, guys. We're putting on a show here. Lap 42 of 55. And if you want a little more CWTV action, the Monsters of Dirt at 9 o'clock, we got the Fixed Pro Series coming at you. And right after that, it hops on over to SRTV for the All-Stars. So plenty of action with the Monsters of Dirt coming your way here today. So don't go anywhere. Just grab yourself a snack, grab yourself a drink, and put up your feet. Let me be the pilot here for the next hour or so. A little more entertainment coming your way. Here is AC Anthony Caudle, trying to reel in Hunter Parsons for that third spot there in the modifieds. Let's take it back to Tyler Jackson in the front, as it looks like he's got a lap now over the rest of these street stocks, but he's got to keep it clean. It's small incidents like that that can put you out here at the end. A little whoopsie. That's right, a little whoopsie. You never know what's gonna happen. You could find yourself, by no mistake of your own, just slide up into you like that, and poof, you're gone. They'll come around to the line here. They will have 10 to go. And Ryan Underwood is digging. He is trying to do everything he can to put this 46X into victory lane. Not only that, but lap the entire field here today. Can he do it? We shall see here. Time will tell. They're putting on an absolute show here today, no doubt about it. Underwood, get into it. Can he get around before Sorensen makes it over? Definitely not gonna lap the entire field, but now we got our eyes set on the 45 of Hagen Sorensen. As he closes it in, Underwood gets his feet back under him. He's pushing now up on that top side. Still at about 6.2 seconds in front of Sorensen. So looking good, looking steady still to take this one. Check back in on Tyler Jackson to see how he's doing up there. This guy knows how to take a punch, no doubt about it. He's doing everything he can right now to keep this in the race, keep it steady, and keep this bad boy moving here. Yeager still out in front in that modified. Trowbridge still holding steady in the 74. Truck out in front there. It looks like, let's see, does he have a entire lap there on Haldane? He does now. And so he's looking steady here. Yikes, what do you mean yikes? This has been a good one here tonight. Underwood ripping that low side here. Crossing the line, he's gonna have 4 to go. And a fantastic showing here today. He's in the modified today. He was in the wow, look how close he gets there to the inside wall as he is pushing here. Ryan Underwood trying to just keep it mistake-free for 3 more here as they hit the line. Overall, you got Hagen Sorensen and Jason McConnell rounding out the top 3. Yeager sitting in 4th in the modified, leading the modifieds as well. Tyler Jackson out in front of the street stocks. And it looks like he just got around Trowbridge there in the truck. So Trowbridge once again having to hold steady. Try not to have any whoopsies here today. No last minute mistakes here with 2 to go. Underwood in the front. There's the white flag. We'll watch the 46X take it across the line. And barring any mistakes here in the final turn, he is gonna be your winner here today. Ryan Underwood takes the win overall. Yeager gonna take the win in the modified. There he is crossing the line now. Tyler Jackson coming around in the street stock. And it looks like Timmy crosses the line down there for the trucks. What a monster mash it was. Let's talk to some of these guys in the Auralex interview loft. See what they got to say about the race win today. I'm weird. I know it. We're going to talk to the fast ones here. Excuse me, Dylan Yeager, you got a copy, sir. Nope, let me get you where they can hear you. No, it was on me. It's sorry there. Now I got you here. No crickets, but hey, what a run that was, Mr. Yeager. I saw you practicing in the super. Then all of a sudden, a little mistake here on the setup, and you hop in the modified, you throw it around, you get it done, man. What a run here in the 48 machine.
Decided to have some fun and run something that I don't run too often, and pick the mods and had fun out there for sure. These things are a blast to drive, and I'm glad that I was able to take home the $25.
Absolutely. There. I don't know how. I mean, talk about the difference, because maybe some people don't drive the supers. They don't drive the modifieds, so they don't know. I mean, like I said, you were practicing that super before. How does that practice relate? What do you take over from a super that you can put into play, I should say, in a UMP?
The line is usually relatively the same between the two, so you can kind of go into a super and look at the lines on the track and kind of determine what the line's going to be for the UMP2. And, they're not far off from speed either. The UMP is only about a second off from the super late models, so that definitely helped me to, know what to do in the UMPs.
Absolutely. There's, like you said, the speed, not a huge difference there, because you put it overall fourth. That's an impressive feat to do in a UMP there.
I was just trying to keep it in first in my class, keep it in front of Adam by quite a bit. Someone said before the race that we were going to run out of fuel, and I was like, really? So I kind of saved for the first 15, 20 laps, and then towards the end I started stepping on it, but yeah.
What a run it was here tonight. Congrats to you in the 48 machine. We're going to see you pushing it here in the fixed series, correct?
You will.
There you go. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done here in the Monster Mash?
Got to thank you for doing the broadcast as always, and everyone at Monsters Dirt for what they do for this series. Rocket Racing Setups, Reliable Energy Solutions, Gross Designs, MyDirtBox.com, Millinery Media Design, and TD Cinematography.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, sir. We look forward to seeing you here in just a few. Push it in the fixed the pro late models here. I about said UMPs, but no, we're not racing the UMPs. You just got done it. See, you're throwing me off, Dylan. You're throwing me off. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll move down. We'll talk to Tyler Jackson, who's becoming an absolute force to be reckoned with here in this series. Tyler Jackson, you got a copy.
We got you, brother.
I'll tell you what, every night your car looks like Frankenstein. You are a monster here today, no doubt about it. You get it done. What's it take to run week in, week out, and make sure that even though you're going to get a little beat up, you're going to get a little banged up there, you're going to finish this and you're going to finish out in front?
I really have no idea. I was having a pretty clean race, and then two of the super lates got together in the middle of the straightaway, and one of them went sideways, and I just sent him flying, T-boned him. It actually didn't mess the steering up too bad, but the car started getting hot, so I was probably half throttle down the straightaway most of the race.
Very impressive then that you were able to hold it out there. Like I said, I don't think you hear these pictures at the end. I don't think you usually have many straight pieces on the body there, but hey, that's just showing you can take a hit here. It's that's what you had to do to beat Tyson there, right? You had to be able to take a hit to knock out the champion. And man, you're looking like people might want you to move up here and make a run here in these faster cars now. You keep taking over these street stocks.
Hey, I went and got a fast repair there after checkered, so I should have some decent photos for once. A couple straight body panels, but yeah, I mean, if this was fixed set up, I'd probably do some other cars. But tonight was $25 to win, so it's money in the pocket, man.
Absolutely. $25 is $25, no matter how you do it, what you do for it. Congrats to you, sir. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done?
Yep, got to thank the girlfriend as always, Jack CDM, NC Resources, Milner Media does all my wraps. He's I got a new one brewing, a different team. Might bring it out next week for you.
Very nice. I like the switch to the red there. I thought that was a good little twist.
Yeah, we got to switch it up once in a while. I had another league that was accusing me of jumping start, so we put the old Michael Jordan Jumpman logo on the wheel covers.
Very nice. I did notice that there as well. Very nice. Congrats to you here, sir. We'll see you push forward here next week.
Yep, thanks for the broadcast, and I'll be flopping around in these Pro Late models in a minute.
Sounds good. It's a big switch from a dirt late model to the Pro Late model.
You got that right. I probably shouldn't do this to myself every week.
Hey, it's dexterity there. You're getting it the best of all the worlds there.
Yeah, we can pretend to be Kyle Larson for a day.
There you go. Exactly. Thank you again, sir.
Have a good one.
Move on down. We'll talk to Mr. Trowbridge. Mr. Trowbridge, bring me a dream. Make it a truck that's pink and green. You did it here. You put yourself out in front again in the truck series. You had Brad pushing for a while behind you, and then really it became a battle between you and the dirt street stock winner, Tyler Jackson. Run us through it.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Definitely really cool. Every week it's so much fun to run these trucks. Obviously, we're not the fastest out there. As much power as we have, it's so hard to put it down. And it really just takes a lot of practice and a lot of footwork to try and get fast. And it was really fun actually running with some of the street stocks. Obviously, they're a little tougher. They can take a beating a little better than us trucks do. And yeah, I thought it was pretty fun right there at the end. Really trying to chase Tyler back down. I had a little incident. Accidentally gave a little bump to my Mr. Brad. Actually, it pushed him just enough to get to pit lane and gave me just enough damage to slow me down a little bit, let Tyler pass by. So I was definitely working hard to try and catch him. But that was a heck of a show, and that was really fun. That was crazy out there.
Well, I can tell you one thing. You finished on a faster pace than you did the last week. Because that last week, I know you were driving Miss Daisy across the finish line. Looked like you were able to keep it a little safer this week. Keep those incident points a little lower here.
Yeah, up until about the last lap or so, I got pile driven by one of the super lates that he just didn't see me on the bottom and couldn't check up in time, and I was right there at the limit again, but we didn't pass the limit, so that's all it's going to take right now.
Absolutely, got to keep it steady, keep it clean. You did it here tonight. You put it out in front. Timmy, who do you want to thank for getting it all done?
Thank all my Imperial Motorsports gentlemen and ladies out there, all the fans. Girlfriend for letting me run again, and then this podcast I think you may have heard of, Checkers and Wreckers. Check them out on Facebook every Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Talk all things racing, sometimes not always racing. Give them a like, give them a shout. Go check them out.
I like that. Give them a like, give them a shout. Go check them out. Thank you. You just gave me a little new motto there.
Can I trademark that?
I don't know. Yeah, you gotta get me into the 500 before you can trademark stuff now.
Oh, we'll see.
Thank you so much, Tim. Congrats to you, sir.
Yeah, so as always, check out everything Checkers and Wreckers and CWTV are putting out. It's always a good show, especially here with Tommy Boy.
Thank you so much. Appreciate the kind words, sir. Move on. We'll talk to the winner overall. We kept him waiting. And here, let's talk to him now. Mr. Ryan Underwood, do you have a copy, sir?
Yes, sir.
Sorry to keep you waiting so long. You get the mash going on. You got to talk to 4 different winners. They all want to chat. They all want to talk. But, man, nobody faster here tonight than you, sir. What a run. Run us through that, because you were running down Sorensen there to lap the entire field and got into a little bit of traffic, found yourself in a little bit of trouble, and then you were about 6 seconds ahead. So Were you watching that relative at all, or at that point were you just saying, keep it clean, keep it going, and let's get going?
Just really riding. I knew Hagan would have to run through the same traffic I did, so I think we were about the same speed. It was really just whoever made it through the traffic faster.
Absolutely, there is just a really fantastic run. And how does it work here for you guys? Because it seems like the guys that start out in the front in these supers, that they're able to keep it clean. The clean, is it the clean track that gets you that jump? Because you catch traffic fairly quick still.
Oh yeah, that clean air there at the start of the race really helped me a lot to pull away there. So I didn't have to race people to get around them. I could just run my race and run my line and not have to follow somebody and try to adjust to get around them. So them starts really helped me a lot.
Absolutely. That's what I was very curious on there. So yeah, it looked like, I want to say you started on the front and you kept it out there the entire time. But still, like I said, you got to battle through traffic. And we talked to the slower classes here today. What's it like being the fast guy on the track, trying to navigate through a couple of maybe the dirt street stocks that are battling for position?
You really just got to know your way around the dirt cars of iRacing. Like, I know the street stocks, they can't really run the bottom, and they're not fast anywhere where it's slick, really. So I could just hug the bottom, and about every other car is just like the street stock. You gotta find the moisture. The super, if you set up your car just right, you could run right through slick and still be fast as if you were, let's say, running the wall all the way around. So you really just gotta pick and choose how you want to run the race.
Absolutely, that makes complete sense there as well. But you see some of these supers when they enter into the turn, it's the dirt street stock. Maybe they're a little ahead. They don't expect to catch them so fast, but they end up meeting pretty hard in the turn as the super sling it in. Is that something you just have to just look really far forward and see what's ahead of you more so than you would in a normal race?
I was really just imagining what the car was going to do in front of me, and I'd lay probably half a corner off of them going into the corner just so I could be right there on them coming off, and I could sneak under them going down the front stretch on the bottom.
Well, fantastic race you had here today. You got it done. Are we going to see you here coming up in the Fix Series?
Yes, well, I'm hoping to be running. Well, I am going to be running the Fix Pros and hopefully the All-Star Series.
I don't want to jinx anything. I say this every week, and it's worked out so far. So I'm going to let you know the top runner here in the Monster Mash Series usually does have pretty good luck come the Pro Series. So good luck here to you. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done, sir?
Make them cry. Motorsports, all they did for me for spotting first race. Let me know where all the wrecks were. Team VLR, C High Performance, Dirty Grass Soul, shop Fergie22.com. All he does for me, and that's really it.
Well, thank you so much, sir, for putting on a fantastic show here today. We'll see you here in the Fix Series coming up in just a few moments. And that is all we got for you here today. I should say at the Monster Mash, because we're coming right back to you here in about, well, we'll say 15 minutes. We'll get a 15-minute break. I'm going to make a bag of popcorn. I'm going to get a drink. I say you grab a snack. You grab yourself a drink, too. And let's have some fun here in about 15 minutes. And real quick, I'm going to just remind you, hey, whose fault is it? Hey, whose fault is it?
You know whose fault it is.
It's Sizemore's fault. We'll be seeing Dustin Sizemore here in the Pro Fix Series coming up. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you, Dustin Sizemore. What a guy there. Thanks. You guys join us here